Hello. How have all of you been doing in the last 1 week? I hope all of you are doing well, strong, and healthy. Today, my topic is on the superhero status leadership. All right. Are you a superhero leader? Everyone have their own ideas of what traits, that makes a good leader. So generally, they focus on things like confidence, integrity, honesty, humility, empathy, and so on and so forth. But superior leadership requires going beyond the personality, beyond the characteristics and qualities. So exceptional leaders have developed these abilities that if you did not know better, all right, you would think, that they are supernatural. So now the good news is that you don't have to be born on another planet. You don't have to be bitten by a spider, or you don't need to have a Greek god, as a parent in order to develop these powers. So they require self-awareness, observation of other people and events, and a whole lot of practice. And the best part is that they are available to everyone. So today, basically, I would like to share with you the 5 superpowers that you all can have. So the first one, these superhero leaders, all right, number one, they can see the future. Basically, I'm not talking about the, not the physical kind, of course, but they are just as likely as to walk into an oncoming traffic as you or I. But in business, they can predict what will happen next with uncanny accuracy and allowing them to be proactive rather than reactive. So they will achieve this with a heightened form of pattern recognition. And these leaders assimilate thousands of nuanced, like this happened and this was the result, data points. So what looks like pre-recognition is basically a leap of precedent to probability based on numerous prior observation. So basically, these leaders can see, quote and unquote, the future. Second one is they can hear your unspoken words. I call this listening in between lines. The ability to read in between lines, of a conversation and to get to the heart of a person's desires, fears, and conscious, or even their subconscious agenda. So leaders with this superpower can tell when someone is not being truthful, especially when they are not being, whether they are truthful or untruthful, especially with themselves. So they will use this ability to get to the heart of what is really being said so that everyone can be on the same page. So the power is honed by really engaging with people, focusing on what they are really saying. So overlaying that with what they choose to do and how they behave. So voice tones, body language, and frequent pauses and what we call ramblings, are clues as well. But the key is in noticing when what you are being told does not align with behavior and physicality. So this group of leaders, this group of superhero leaders can hear your unspoken words. The third one is basically they are trailblazers. You see, all leaders are able to move forward and to persuade people to follow them. Otherwise, they will not be leaders, right? They will just be like what we call movers. But the really exceptionally good leaders, all right, make leadership scalable. They can connect with small following and lead them to success. And at the same time, they can use this ability to connect to unlimited unlimited numbers of people, showing them the way to move forward towards a commonly desired destination. So leadership is a personal relationship based on people relating to the leader and to sharing the vision for where they want to go, whether it's a company leadership, community leadership, or global thought leadership. So a great leader is able to relate to one person, 100%, or even 1,000 people. So this superpower requires two skill sets. Number one, the leader must be able to imagine walking a mile in anyone's shoes, heels or moccasins. They have to relate to the other person's journey, their experience, challenges, and their deepest desires. Secondly, the leader must become savvy about communicating or rather having the communication techniques and the tools to communicate effectively and evocatively, one-on-one, or basically just across the world, right? So they are trailblazers. The fourth point is they have a crystal ball to know whether you are progressing or not. Wow, that's amazing, right? Well, like Santa Claus or the gods on, Mount Olympus or where you have it not, the best leaders have their ways of knowing when you are making progress or when you are off track. So that's why they are so confident delegating. They have checks and balances that tell them when the system breaks down or when someone breaks the system or before a crisis reaches critical stage. So these leaders have honed their instincts and intuition. They rely on quantitative and qualitative measurements to keep their fingers on the pulse, knowing what intel is vital to success and funneling those data to their desk and screen in the most streamlined and accessible manner possible, which means that these superheroes are always aware of the current status and the shifting trends without tying up in one more minute of their time then that is absolutely necessary. So basically, they know whether you are progressing or not. And the fifth superpower is they have an invisible cloak and they wear it as and when needed. You see, all leaders like to be recognized and appreciated, but the most able leaders know when it is the best time to what? To disappear and to let people say, we did it all ourselves. Isn't that amazing? Right? So basically, if you aspire to great leadership or bring your leadership skill up to the superhero status, you will basically want to develop all these superpowers. I mean, I'm not asking you to pick 5 of them. What you need to do, just pick one of them, all right, and you start working on it, all right, until it becomes your second nature. Then you move on to the second superpower, the third superpower. I know it's not easy, but at least it does not require a quick change act in the bat cave, or you will be exposed to radioactive spiders or threatened with kryptonite, But you will, however, have the deep satisfaction of knowing you had tremendous impact in the world. So once again, I am Philip Leong. I'm doing what I am for the very fact that leadership matters because people matter. If you like to see more of such content, do hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel. So stay safe, stay healthy, and be a blessing. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.